Hello students, welcome to our student support program for grade 11. Today, in mensuration, you will learn how to find the volume and surface area of a cone. So let's begin. Definition of a cone. A cone is a pyramid with a circular base. The curved surface area when unfolds can best be visualized if drawn as a sector, better known as the net of the cone. Similarly to cylinder, cone also has different types, more precisely two types, one with the circular base and the other without. This net is with a circular base. Surface area of a cone. The surface area of a cone comprises the area of the circular base and the area of the curved surface. Derivation of the surface area of a cone. If we cut the sector into similar multiple triangles and place them together to form a rectangle with base half of the length of the arc and the width the slant height. Therefore, the area of the curved surface is equal to area of rectangle, which is equal to length multiplied by width, which is equal to pi r L. Surface area of different types of cone. The surface area of a hollow cone is equal to pi r L. The surface area of a solid cone is equal to pi r L plus pi r square. Example 1. Calculate the surface area of a hollow cone shown in the diagram. Surface area of a hollow cone is equal to pi r L. Substituting the values, we get pi multiplied by 6 multiplied by 20 centimeters square. Evaluating this, we get 376.99 centimeters square. Rounding this to three significant figures, we get 377 centimeters square. Example 2. Calculate the surface area of the solid cone shown in the diagram. First, we need to calculate L. Using Pythagoras theorem, L square is equal to h square plus r square. Substituting the values, L square is equal to 24 to the square plus 7 to the square. L square is equal to 625. L is equal to square root of 625, which is equal to 25 centimeters. Next, the surface area of a solid cone is equal to pi r L plus pi r square, which is equal to pi multiplied by 24 multiplied by 7 plus pi multiplied by 7 to the square centimeter square. Evaluating this, we get 681.72 centimeters square. Rounding this to three significant figures, we get 682 centimeters square. Next, volume of a cone. The formula for its volume is same as for any pyramid. Volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 multiplied by area of base multiplied by height. Irrespective of the type of cone, the formula remains the same, which is equal to 1/3 multiplied by pi r square multiplied by h, which is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. Example 3. Calculate the volume of a solid cone shown in the diagram. Volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. Substituting the values, we get 1/3 pi, 5 to the square multiplied by 9. Evaluating, we get 235.61 centimeter cube. Rounding this off to 3 significant figures, we get 236 centimeter cube. Example 4. The sector below is assembled to form a cone as shown. Part A. Calculate the radius of the cone. Part B. Calculate the volume of the cone. The base circumference of the cone is the length of arc of the sector. Let's calculate the length of arc of the sector is equal to 280 over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 12. Evaluating this, we get 58.64306 centimeters. The base circumference of cone is equal to 2 pi r. Equating 2 pi r to 58.64306, finding the value of r is 58.64306 divided by 2 pi. Evaluating this, we get r equal to 28 over 3 centimeters or 9.33 centimeters. Next, we need to calculate the value of h. Using Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to 12 square minus 28 over 3 to the square. Evaluating this, we get h is equal to square root of 512 over 9, which is equal to 7.5425. Using this value of h to calculate the volume of the cone. 1/3 pi r square h. Substituting the values, we get 1/3 pi 28 over 3 to the square multiplied by 7.5425, which is equal to 688.046 centimeter cube. Rounding this to 3 significant figures, we get 688 centimeter cube. Now, it is important to note that although answers were given to 3 significant figures in each case, where the answer was needed in a subsequent calculation, the exact value was used and not the rounded one. By doing this, we avoid introducing rounding errors into the calculations. Next example. The diagram shows an ice cream biscuit cone. The radius of the top of the cone is 2.5 centimeters. The volume of the cone is 72 centimeter cube. Part A. Show that the height of the cone, h centimeter, is 11 centimeters, correct to 1 decimal place. Part B. Calculate the slant height, L centimeter, of the cone. Part C. Calculate the surface area of the cone. Part A. Volume of a cone is equal to 72 centimeter cube. Using the formula 1/3 pi r square h, we equate this to 72. Substituting the values 1/3 pi 2.5 to the square multiplied by h is equal to 72. H is equal to 72 multiplied by 3 over pi multiplied by 2.5 to the square. Evaluating this, we get h is equal to 11.0 centimeter, correct to 1 decimal place. Part B. By Pythagoras' theorem, L square is equal to h square plus r square. Substituting the values 11.0 to the square plus 2.5 to the square. Evaluating this, we get 127.25. L is equal to square root of 127.25. Evaluating this, we get 11.281. Rounding this figure to three significant figures, we get 11.3 centimeters. Next, part C. The surface area of a cone is equal to pi or L. Substituting the values, pi multiplied by 2.5 multiplied by 11.281 centimeters square, which is equal to 88.6 centimeters square, correct to three significant figures. Now that we have done some examples, here are some exercises for you to practice. So students, today you have learned how to find the volume and surface area of a cone. I hope you have enjoyed it. See you next time.